What up, people? This is Mr. You Know Who It Is, aka Gmail Live, aka Gmail Live 500, aka G-Man Keeps It Real. What up, people? What up, world? Debunking Black. Hashtag Debunking Black. This is a full movement, part of the hashtag Civil War. All the hashtags out there as far as, black communities, black thought, Black Lives Matter, put it all in those categories. If you're on Twitter, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, hashtag Debunking Black, hashtag Civil War, because this is my new thing. This is my new shit. This is the new movement. And today I'm going to talk about marriage. Debunking Black. I was just on Facebook, this morning, and I was looking at a video. Actually, there's been a series of videos like this. I mean, this one just caught my eye because this dude was called a major simp by the original poster. And it was a video of a dude holding up a wedding ring. And this dude was going on about how his girl was cheating on him, or his supposed wife, and how his marriage was nothing but a sham. He felt betrayed. He felt used. He felt underappreciated. And I mean, we've seen series of these videos in the black community. We've seen series of these shows on divorce court, family court, where these black women have openly and honestly said, "You're not the one for me," or "I'm just using you for what you have." And I just want to tell black men and black women, whoever's listening, marriage is an institution. We forget that. Marriage is a business. We forget that. Marriage is for the purpose of combining two entities to make several entities, or you believe in divinity or divine worship or whatever you believe in, your loins or your kingdom being flourished or growing. You want your little seeds to have your inheritance or whatever. You believe in all that mythological, psychological, ideological babble. If you believe in all that stuff, okay, you believe in all those isms, that's cool. I'm for it if you believe in all that. But really, me, I don't think that, really, to me, I don't think that black men, black women have too much to pass down. I don't think we have too much to harness or to encompass or to give to our offspring as far as kingdomship and rulership and any other ship or ism. I don't think we have anything to provide for our kids other than paper money. We don't have any type of gold or silver or anything that is in the bonds or stocks, for the most part of most black people. I'm talking about most black people. I'm not talking about the small minority of black people who are living high on the hog, high in the hills. They live right down the street from Oprah and down the street from Kobe. I'm not talking about those black people. I know we have black celebrities, but there's not that many in the world. Everybody is not a fucking celebrity. Everybody ain't fucking making bank and guap. Everybody ain't got nothing to pass down to their kids. Like these basketball players and football players, they got good genetics. You got these rappers and shit, they got good genetics. They're in the divinity. They're in the social light. They're in the limelight. They're up there. They have something of value that can transcend to their children. Even if it is paper money, they still have the fame on top of that, the icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? They have some type of business. They own a business. They have their name on something. That's why rappers and entertainers and athletes, they invest in a whole bunch of restaurants. They buy a whole bunch of clubs up. They buy a whole bunch of wing stops and beauty parlors, and they buy a whole bunch of fucking theaters, and they buy a whole block of strip malls because they're putting their name on something. They're investing all that money into a business so it can make more money, so their children's don't have to struggle. But see, in the black community, let's talk about the regular blacks. Let's talk about the hardworking blue collar, even white collar. Let's talk about the blacks who, if they miss one day of work, they miss a paycheck. Let's talk about our paycheck to paycheck living ass niggas. Let's talk about the regular black folks here, because let's just leave the celebrity out of this. Let's dead the celebrity shit. Debunking black. Let's do this. When it comes to regular black folks and marriage, black men, you are signing your funds away. Okay? I've heard there are loopholes to the alimony and prenuptials and all that stuff, the agreements of separating ways and separating accounts when you divorce. But, it's all a fucking... It's all a fucking way to damage your credit, to damage your resources, what little bit you have. It's all a way to damage what money you will get later on in life, like retirements, 401ks. Because when you tie your money up with women, throwing your money at women just like, oh, well, she got a fat butt, she got nice lips, nice hips, nice thighs, she got nice big eyes, she got nice big breasts. When we're so focused on the physical of a woman and we're not focused on the mental, we get fucked up in the long run. We always have these sayings, if you take care of home, everything will be all right. Happy wife, happy life. Keep it at home, keep the love at home, make sure your wife is good. Sometimes that's not enough. Just like this man, for example, on this video was holding up a wedding ring, talking about all the niggas she was cheating with, sleeping with, fucking, sucking. And he was sitting at home waiting for her. Sitting at home doing everything he can for her. She didn't even have to get up and wash her ass and go to work. He did all the work. And that's kind of a problem I have with most black men who are working hard on the job or in the military, or, they've made a name for themselves within the ranks of, another man's, profession, another man's job, another man's building, another man's warehouse. He done made a name for himself. He's employee of the month. He's the greatest asset on the team, But when he comes home to a mess, because he hasn't really, well, for one, he hasn't chosen the right woman for the job as far as being a wife. This is an institution. This is a bond. This is supposed to be something that two people work at. Men are not supposed to be the ones who have to worry about if the wife is okay. We're not supposed to be the servants of the wife. This is supposed to be, in actuality, 50-50. If you want to go biblical, it's supposed to be all on the wife. The wife is supposed to be doing most of the house shit, not the man getting off of work and then trying to fucking make sure this bitch okay, and then trying to do housework and cook and clean at the same time. We have these new generational marriages, these millennial marriages where the wife does not have to do shit. She can sit at home, complain, bitch, moan, go get new dick, go hang out with friends. She can go cheat on you all day, 50 times a day, 50 nights. She can go out of town without telling you. We got these new millennial marriages, and women think this is how it's supposed to be. They think, every time you take them out, you're supposed to be spending a whole rack on them. And they ain't supposed to do shit. They've been conditioned to sit on their asses, wreck your shit up, and you fit the bill. But like I said, marriage is an institution. And, you know, I like me and Corey go back and forth with, you know, it's also about genetics, hereditary genes, you know. I can't lie. I would like a wife who was aesthetically, physically in the best shape, looked good, looked great. But what the fuck does that even fucking mean if she can't even do shit? Physically or mentally, spiritually, what does that even fucking mean? Like, I'm just fucking a damn sex doll. Like, she can't do shit for herself, but she can give me some good looking kids. That's about it. That's like me going to Brazil, getting a bitch that don't speak English. She don't know shit. She ain't got no damn type of work ethic. She ain't got to have a degree. She just don't want to get off her fucking ass. You know, it would serve me no purpose. You know, even if I made all the money in the world, it still would serve no purpose. She would burn up a kitchen. She couldn't boil water. Like, it would mean nothing to me. You know, that's why more and more men, even like myself, you know, we either like don't fuck with women that heavily, or if we do, it's on some one night stand shit. You know, and I know it kind of irks black women to be looked over by certain groups of men that they want and desire, and they want these type of dudes, you know, the alpha males sometimes, or just better yet, even just the pretty niggas. They want the pretty, good looking, handsome niggas to, you know, wife them. They want that nigga to, you know, do everything for her and all that stuff. I know it pisses them off that they're just, you know, it just turns into a one night stand. But this is what it is. This is how most women are viewed, as sexual objects, one night stands. And then when you put marriage in the whole thing, you just opening the floodgates for this woman to take all your shit. Like, you signing a contract with this woman who don't have shit on her own. All she bringing to her home, her marriage, her union is a butt. She's bringing a butt. She's bringing a booty. You know, she's bringing a nice pair of tits. Now, I'm not saying that to say that, you know, the educated, scholastic, whatever, the scholared women, the professors and the professionals, I'm not saying that they're all any better. I'm not saying the ones with book smarts are any better, because some of them are dumb as shit too. They don't know basics, wifely duties and skills and all that stuff. They don't know basic home ethics or economics or any of that bullshit. They ain't been taught that either. But what I'm saying is, we just like the dude in the video said, he was holding up the wedding ring, shaking it, throwing it in the woods and shit, having his temper tantrum because he done chose this bitch based off of a big butt and a smile. That's where we fuck up. We see the small waist, the pretty glistening skin, whether it's dark, fucking tan, beige, or fucking caramel, red. It don't fucking matter. These women have been bred to take your shit. They've been bred to take half or most of your shit. Whether it be y'all had kids, or whether it be through that fucking joint account. You know? Like, they can law you up and take your shit. They can find a way. Especially if y'all got kids together. It's a wrap. Even after 18 years, it's a wrap. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? You giving this bitch extra money to go play with. She don't need all that much money to raise them damn kids. She really doesn't. But she will squander that child support money on her fucking self. But this is what marriage is, man. It's an institution. You signing up for a lifelong commitment of possible fuckery and possible calamity and misrepresentation of the both of you. Y'all both are, or possibly could, assassinate each other's character when the shit hits the fan. You're taking that risk with marriage. And I've seen so many people go down in the flames with this. And I'm hearing so many stories about divorce. Whether it was on the man or not, whether it was on the woman or not, black marriages really don't click or sync. Not unless they both go in with the same intentions. See, that's another thing. Women go in marriage with the intention of, okay, I'm about to get this nigga's money. I'm about to have some extra income. I can live a little bit more comfortably. And hey, he's not a bad looking guy, but there are other men out there that I'm looking at that could possibly take this away from him. She's always thinking about the possibility of another dude maybe making more than you, looking better than you, having more resources than you, or whatever you want to call it. And men go in with the intentions of, okay, I got some in-house pussy. I ain't got to go out here and date like that no more. I ain't got to worry about no fucking bullshit that these niggas online talking about. No single shit. I ain't got to worry about, these bitches anymore, And hell, since I'm married, bitches will come to me now. If he's the alpha male cheater type, you know what I'm saying? If he's just out there slinging dick, even though I don't even know why you would get married if you still want to sling dick, but we go in sometimes on bad intentions, or sometimes it's one-sided with the negativity. Sometimes the dude is really down for the woman, and the woman is like, fuck this nigga, I'm just gonna take what I can get. Or the dude is like, well, I guess I want to get married. They don't even fucking know. So I just want to I just want people to see it from all sides, man. This marriage thing is very, very confusing in 2016. Sometimes I just think people get married for the gifts and the money and the show of it. They just want to have some event to throw up in people's face or to show off, But, I'm not hating on people who find true love, whatever you think true love is, because me personally, I've never experienced it. I've never experienced no love at first sight. I've never experienced sparkles flying. I've never seen fireworks in the air. I've never seen Cupid, so I wouldn't know. But for the people who know what they want, for the people who truly have a positive partner or have somebody that rides for them and willingly will die for them, kudos to y'all. A pat on the back for y'all. Y'all should get hitched. But it's a lot of these motherfuckers out here who they marry at 20 years old, 18. They marry before 25, and they ain't really settled into adulthood yet. And they already popping off having kids. Then you got divorce coming. It's like that kind of defeats all purposes. It's like, why did y'all even get married? Like, y'all wasted each other's time, especially if y'all still looking. Because you got a lot of women online. You got a lot of women online who are still readily looking for that hot boy. or at least the boy or the dude who gets them drawers and panties wet. They still lusting. And, as simpish as these husbands are today, they don't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, baby, go on out there. You can have a man crush. You can have a celebrity crush. Go ahead. I think it's cute. This is what dudes is on. They're letting, they just letting the women just be like, just wild out. And these women is online showing everything under the sun and doing everything under the sun. Posting pictures of sexual explicit acts, and dudes is cool with it. That's the culture we have. And I don't think marriage could really last in that. I don't think that's what marriage is about. I don't think marriage is about showing how much of a freak you are with your husband or with your wife. Like, like y'all pimping each other on the internet. Like, I mean, unless that's your thing, unless y'all swingers or something. I'll fall back. But you know, if some of y'all ain't even self-proclaimed, like y'all just posting yourselves online, fucking literally. Like, I mean, y'all took PDA to a whole nother level. I used to hate seeing motherfuckers kissing each other and all that stuff, tongue kissing. You know, they looked like they were about to fuck, but now y'all just going full blown, you know, ass out in the grocery store in the middle of the fucking restaurant. Like, y'all motherfuckers don't give a fuck. And what it advertises to the opposite, you know, or the opposition, or the, you know, the enemy, or people who are so-called haters, or people you don't like, or random ass motherfuckers, what it advertises to them is that you don't take yourself, your bond, your marriage, you don't take it seriously. Or when you get online crying about your wife or husband, you don't really take them seriously. It was doomed from the get-go. Like dude was in the video saying, you know, that she was fucking with a dark-skinned dude with dreads. This was a motherfucking brown-skinned dude with cornrows saying this. Hey, hey man, it is what it is, man. It is what it fucking is. Your wife was never really your wife. That was never really your woman in the first place. You know, you throwing a temper tantrum, throwing your wedding ring in the lake, that's really not going to solve your issue. Because the chick has already taken hold of your account, of your assets and your shit. You know, you saying you done took care of the bitch. You done did everything for the bitch. She's still out there cheating on you. And you continued. So it's really on you, dude. Like, you should have saw it coming. Like, I don't understand these dudes who get these uber duper freaky bitches. Like, I don't understand y'all motherfuckers who get these hot thotty toddy bitches. I'm not saying you can go out there and motherfucking get a damn Rasputia or get somebody that nobody in God's green earth want. But what I'm saying is, it's the women go along with the times, and they go along with what's hot today, you know, and they go along with who's in now, and you know who and what men they were lusting after before you. Because marriage ain't gonna stop the lust. Marriage ain't gonna stop those extra feelings she has for other niggas. It's not gonna stop it. That signed agreement, you know, giving your vows in front of family and preacher and church and God, that's not gonna stop her pussy. That's not going to stop her intentions if she had bad ones to begin with. If she wasn't taking those vows seriously for you. As much and as serious as you were, as much money as you were giving her, as much light as you were giving her, as much entertainment you supposedly were giving her, as much as you thought you were doing a good job, it didn't mean shit at the end of the fucking road. You know? It didn't mean nothing. So now you end up with nothing, you know? And that's the risk you take with marriage. And I just had to put this video down like it was, man, and say how it is. Like, I mean, I know it hurts, but this is the reality of it. I mean, you can't put too much stock into one thing. You got to kind of spread it out, you know? This is why more and more dudes are just staying in the fucking dating pool. Or even more so, they're not even getting in it. In marriage, hell no. Now, motherfuckers ain't even thinking about that shit. Marriage who? Marriage what? Marriage where? Like, for what? You know, like, nobody's going to be putting up with that bullshit no more. Nobody's dealing with it. But that's Mr. You Know Who It Is. Y'all subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about marriage. The big M word. Debunking black. Hashtag debunking black. Hashtag Civil War. Let's keep this movement going. Let's do the damn thing. I'm out of here. Peace.